answer. Brother in the front, inshallah. Thank you for your patience.
Assalamu alaikum. I have one more question actually. It's just out of curiosity. Actually, I don't know the Arabic language, as I couldn't understand this language. So I tried to understand through the translation, English translation. So the question is when I read the description of paradise, I feel like it is from the point of view of a male believer. So is it like that the whole description that is given in the Quran Sharif is from the point of view of male believer only and not any description from a female believer?
I understand that. What he's asking is, he doesn't understand Arabic. He's reading a translation of the Quran and he's getting the description of paradise. And everything sounds worldly for a living person. There's nothing that sounds supernatural or spiritual.
No. Excuse me. It is from the male believer point of view.
Yeah.
It's from a male believer point of view.
Understood that.
Not any verse from the female believer point of view. Just want to know this thing.
Okay. He's saying that everything in paradise looks to be good for males and made only for males, and always use that as it's for male. No, anything for male apply for female as well. Anything for male apply to female. In Arabic language, we say, maybe we use the verb or the way the talking, it's referred to a male, but in reality it referred to both. And instead of you saying every time he or she, you might see he and you meant both. You might say she and it applied to both. So that's the way in the Quran. So anything you hear about paradise, it applied to both. That's why if a woman, for example, enter paradise, she will be provided a husband. If she doesn't have a husband or her husband didn't make it to paradise, she will be given a husband. Anything applied to men will apply to women as well in paradise. Thank you.
I think we have time for one more question, inshallah. We'll go to the back mic, brother section, inshallah. Last question of the evening.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Sirajul Munir. I am a college student. There I have a doubt. After that, is it possible for the soul of the person to come back to this world and roam around? And some people say that they have the soul of others and who are dead, and they behave the same as the person who is dead. Is it possible for that?
Even though this is also off topic, but it's up to you.
That's on topic to me. It deals with the soul of, some people, even believers, they say they have believer souls in them, or prophets.
The soul of the believers will not be roaming around, neither the soul of the disbelievers. It will not be roaming around the earth. That's not a very correct opinion, even though it's been said by some scholars that the soul of the believer will be roaming around. Those who claim that they see the soul of the dead one, or the soul of the dead one came in the shape of the dead one and he see it, most likely they did not see the soul, they have seen the qareen, the jinn who always in the company of the human, and that jinn come in the shape of that person, and sometimes that jinn try to deceive the person, and sometimes come to you before death and tell you, I'm your father, and you see really the picture of your father or mother, and will tell you, don't die as a Muslim, I die before you, and that's not true. And this will be the jinn, the qareen of your father, taking the shape of your father, the shape of your mother, and come and tell you that. That's why we did not come to the conclusion that Islam is the true religion by anything but the correct methods, by examining the evidence and the proof that Muhammad was a messenger of Allah, that the Quran cannot be other than a book and a word of Allah. So you don't need a dream, you don't need somebody to come, or a jinn or a soul to come to tell me the truth. That's why this can be a deceiving, but if you're a true believer, this will not trick you, it will not deceive you, because you know that this is not right, even if this is come in the shape of your parents or something like that. So those people use the jinn, it's not the soul of the person. The only thing, it may be related, it's mentioned by the scholars, in dreams, and when the person dies, his soul leaves the body. Some scholars said maybe the soul of that person will meet the soul of another person dead in paradise or something like that, and that's why when you wake up you see, like as if you see your parents, you see somebody die in reality and you talk to him. but Allah knows best. No.
Jazakallah khair, inshallah. Sheikh, is there any special way you'd like to end this evening session?
Any what?
Special dua or anything?
No, I just want to say to the brothers who ask questions off topics, I will be inshallah standing here to take all your questions, and the sisters as well. If there is anyone has a question, I'll be more than happy to do that. Wa jazakumullahu khairan. And I'll see you inshallah tomorrow. Continue with the program. Encourage your friends, your family to come and to attend, and don't miss Salat al-Isha. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.
With that, brothers and sisters, we end this session, inshallah, of the 4th day of the 2008 Peace Vision of Islam Conference. Tomorrow, inshallah, we welcome you at 11 a.m. for a speech by Sheikh Hussein Yi on Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, mercy to mankind, followed by Sheikh Yusuf Estes at 4:15 p.m., speaking on worship the Creator, not the creation. Those will both be in hall number 17, which is located behind the expo. Here at the open air ground, we'll have 2 lectures in the evening tomorrow, starting at 6:30. Brother Mutahir Abdullah Sabri, The Birth of Jesus Was a Miracle. Followed by at 8:15, Sheikh Waleed Basyouni, again speaking on violence in the name of God. Violence in the name of God. And I believe there was one question off topic, inshallah, and that's an excellent forum, inshallah, for that question.